It's time for Tough Love with Michael Jamin, writer. The other day I did a post about how the gates to Hollywood have been blown wide open and anyone can come in and help yourself. And Introvert here says, I agree but disagree. The gate is only open to people with audiences. Audience is leverage. No, sir, we don't disagree at all. We agree 100%. So if you want to make it in any creative capacity, writer, actor, director, musician, whatever, you got to bring more to the table than just your talent and your desire to be rich and famous. And if you have an audience, that proves you got the talent in some way. Okay? Now, I get that for someone like yourself, an introvert, it's difficult for you to put yourself out there and expose yourself to judgment and ridicule. I feel the same way. I'm an introvert as well. This is all out of my comfort zone. Me posting every day, didn't really want to do it, but I decided, you know what I want in the long term, in the long run, is actually more important than my discomfort. So I put it aside and I'm putting the work in. So your job is to prove that there are people out there that like what you do. That's called an audience. I have sold, with my writing partner, a number of TV shows starring comedians. Why comedians? Is it because they're such great actors? No, it's because they come with an audience attached, and that's worth a lot. And you're going to be like, well, okay, but all comedians have audiences. Yeah, but none of it was easy. These people had to sacrifice. They lived on the road for 5 or 10 years, sleeping in dumpy motels or on couches, making next to nothing until they finally built up an audience, and now that audience is worth something. Now they can take out a show and sell it. Good for them. Is it fair? Yeah, it's fair. They put the work in. They built an audience. So more tough love, this time directed at 2 authors. And again, I apologize if I come across as being harsh, but the truth is harsh. The truth is hard to hear, right? This person says, what about a new author getting found? And Stacy replies, I just made a comment like this. It's easy if you're someone like Taylor Swift. If you're a nobody, not so easily said and done. Now, guys, I apologize if I misled anyone into thinking that any of this was going to be easy. It's not. And that's the good news. The fact that it's difficult weeds out the people who aren't willing to put the work in, leaving less competition and more room for people like me. That's my plan, at least, right, guys? So as an author, you are asserting your expertise in creativity. You're saying, look, I built the world here on paper. Look how creative it is. And if it's not, no one's going to want to read it, right? So why are you stopping your creativity there? Why are you limiting it within the pages within the book? Prove how creative you are by marketing it. By building your audience. Prove to everyone that you're creative. Other people have done it, by the way. I gave several free webinars on this topic, pointing out examples, pointing out how people have done it. I'm sorry you guys missed it, but it was free. What's your excuse? Come to the next one. The link is in my profile. But all of this is within reach. It's not easy, though. And if you want more kicks in the pants, which I think a lot of people need a good kick in the pants, sign up for my newsletter. It's free, goes out once a week. I will kick you in the pants and get you off your ass because you only get one life. Go for it. You don't get another life. Well, unless you're me. I have 7 lives. I'm like that guy from Game of Thrones. Oh, you couldn't put an end to that guy. But guys, here's the facts, right? You can have excuses or you can have results. But you can't have both. Which one do you want? I'll see you on my newsletter. Go click. I'll see you there.